This is neat and tiny from Coventry. Radoni worming away from Ozo, who put him off just enough. Derby, they had it back for too long. And then the foul from Ozo, just a little too strong on Brandon Thomas-Asante. Tricky one for Dennis Shaw, it's gone all the way in! It's Coventry who strike first. And it's Bobby Thomas who's claiming the final touch. Sanderson on his Pride Park debut this afternoon. Clark looks for Nyambi. He has the touch to match the ball. Looking for Adams. Derby free kick.
That's brilliant from Adams. He took a little bit too long from Nyambi. Adams had already made the run and he was second favourite to get to this ahead of Mason Clark. And I think he's just been clever. He's put his body in the way, stick his leg out, just delays it too long, Nyambi. Clark's expected to get there. Adams does really well. Little glance at the referee.
Clark holding his ground. Scored against Coventry in this fixture last season. And just keep an eye on Kane Jackson, edge of the area as well here. Driven in by Elder instead, it's in! Callum Elder picks it out. And Callum Elder has his first Derby County goal.
Well, it feels a little bit of a reply to Joe Ward's free kick the other day. Really difficult angle, whether he's going for that far corner or not. It certainly hit it, whipped him with real pace into that top left-hand corner. We saw Ward from a similar position on the opposite side against West Brom. This time it's Elder. You can't pick it any closer from that top corner.
Adams got there first and paid for it, but there's nobody in a white shirt on the far side. It's De Silva coming forward. Up to Mason Clark. Trying to test Nyambi. There's De Silva still in support. Decent cross, headed down by Elder. Still an opportunity here. Penalty. Mason Clark with the quick feed in the penalty area. Dion Sanderson it was who got the touch on the forward. And Coventry will have the chance to restore their lead. Zennerstrom makes himself look big in the goal. Wright's had to wait a long time. Here he comes. And takes it emphatically. Coventry back in front.
Well, he seemed to take his time right. He wasn't rushed into that penalty when the referee blew his whistle. He waited another 3 or 4 seconds, made sure he was happy. The little sidestep that we see so often now in modern football with the penalty, a couple of steps, goes up to it slowly, but he certainly put power and venom behind this penalty into the roof of the net. Zetterstrom had no chance. Straight down the middle, slightly to the right-hand side, but real pace.
Jackson. Here's Nyambi from a long way out. That might be as close as he's ever come to scoring, Ryan Nyambi.
We would have been asking a lot for both Nyambi and Elder to get on the score sheet in the first half. Great strike.
Thompson with the fake. Shifted to Elder. I'll be changing the angle. It's aimed at Ozo. He managed to keep that alive on the far side. Nyambi now with the cross. Clark almost gets there. Huge appeals from the Derby players for handball. The referee waves it all away and then changes his mind. It's a penalty to Derby. The assistant on the far side has spotted it. And now there's a real coming together between both sets of players. It's Bobby Thomas who has the hand flailing. We are into 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. What drama we've seen already this afternoon. Morris to get Derby back on level terms. It's 2-2 for Carlton Morris. A goal on his Derby debut last weekend and a goal on his Pride Park debut for the Rams this weekend too. What a game we're having.
Well, 2 penalties already in this game. Both penalty takers took it in different ways. Carlton Morris stayed calm, composed, and sent the keeper the wrong way. Side foots it on the floor, not much power. That little movement sent the keeper the wrong way. A little glance, opposite side, and off he celebrates.
Calamella will aim for this clutch of bodies just inside the front edge of the penalty area. Toward Bart, drops for Adams who pokes home! Derby hit the front! And it's Ibu Adams leading the way!
It wasn't the cleanest of strikes from the Derby skipper, but it doesn't matter. It hits the back of the net. Celebrating in front of the fans. It was a long throw that wasn't dealt with. The little rotations, trying to get away from their markers. It might have been Bart, I think, that wins that first challenge. It's not. It's the centre-half in Thomas. He heads it back into the danger area. It's poor defensive header. Really poor. Ibu Adams doesn't connect with the ball the way he wants. But I'm sure he'd take it now. Comes off the outside his right boot, trickles into that far corner, and he gets his first of the season.
Van Eyck with the long throw. Oh, Zennerstrom isn't able to get there! And despite the appeals from the Derby defence, there's no flag. And it's Coventry's turn to find an equaliser, 3-3.
Well, it's an enormous long throw. And I think it might have been Thomas again that gets the header. Watch this. Real depth to the throw. Thomas finds the top corner. Nobody picking up that second ball. When Thomas Asante gambles, it's a lovely touch and a brilliant touch from the goalkeeper just to find that post. See it again here, free header. Little touch, I think.
Subs are plenty, warming up for both sides now. As Elder just has to check the shoulder. That's a terrific run and a decent cross as well. And it's 4-3. What a move from Coventry City. And Ephraim Mason-Clark goes in to put the visitors back in front. What a game.
Well, as good as it was from Coventry, it was extremely poor from Derby's perspective. A ball over the top, down the left-hand side. Nobody tracks the runner. Elder gets caught the wrong side. A ball towards the far post, and it's a brilliant ball as well. Completely napping.
Rodoni. Chased by Thompson. Roll back for Van Eyck. Another Coventry player that's been linked with a move away. Kitching. Toward Thomas Asante. Van Eyck following up. Torp wants it. Edge of the area. Victor Torp drives and finds the bottom corner. Coventry have a fifth. It's Victor Torp. And does that put this game to bed, finally?
Well, it's a brilliant finish from an angle. Again, far too easy to get the shot off. Unmarked on the edge of the box. Kitchen allowed to drive forward with the ball. Tries to find Thomas Asante. But Avite picks out Torp on the edge of the box. There's 3 or 4 Derby players around him. No one gets tight enough. No one tight enough for Kitchen in the first place. Look how easy it is from Van Avite. He finds Torp. Someone get to the ball. Someone make it difficult. Someone make it hard for him.
Well, we may well have witnessed the game of the season in the Championship, but it has not been the result that Derby County fans wanted to see on the opening home game of the season at Pride Park Stadium. A back and forth, topsy-turvy affair that saw Coventry lead twice in the first half. Derby finally take the lead for the first time 4 minutes into the second. But 3 goals in the final 19 minutes from the visitors turned this game on its head once more.